So a very even start. The first runner will stay in their lanes for the whole lap. The second runner will then run 100 metres and cross over at the red flags on the back straight. But if you look at the stagger, the most improved Caulfield Grammar A in lane 2 at the moment. There's still a long way to go. Melbourne Grammar in lane 3, lane 4 Brighton Grammar. Then on the outside, Xavier College making a very big dent into the stagger as they come round the home turn. Scotch College also running well. Then Brighton Grammar in the red and black.
Yeah, I think the evenness of this field at the moment is going to make for a very interesting changeover after 100 metres, Glenn.
Well, Xavier College are the defending champions. They're on the outside, and technically they can actually cement a pretty good lead with a good baton changeover.
Bendigo's going to go first. So Bendigo South East Secondary, they've gone first. Brighton are in there as well, as are the Xavier team. It is starting to spread a little bit now, but we have got the stagger. They're going to come across as they hit those red flags. So this is a chance for bodies to assert themselves and start to get their positioning in the order. There's no mucking around in a 4x4. It is all go.
I tell you who I like, Tim. Haileybury and Scotch currently sitting 4th and 5th. They actually did a good job at the cutover. They're sitting nicely as the Haileybury athlete starts to move. But I tell you, the Bendigo Southie, he's a big surprise coming out of the packet. Had a cursory look on the inside, puts the foot down. I'd say he's a 2-4 runner, Tim. Too much power in the last 200 metres of this event.
Certainly looks that way, and I quite like him. He's looking very good. So it is Bendigo South East Secondary. It is then Xavier to do the next change. Brighton are looking good, and then it's Haileybury and Scotch just starting to tire.
Well, that's the order. Bendigo South East. Xavier holding their ground in 2nd. Brighton Grammar 3rd. Haileybury in 4th. Scotch 5th. Melbourne Grammar and Caulfield. But out in front, there's a move from 3rd to 2nd. Looks like Brighton's going to challenge.
Yeah, I think this is going to be very close at this changeover. Bendigo South East have about a 10-metre gap, but I don't think it'll be that when they come through at the finish. Brighton is looking strong, but he's got to be careful here. He doesn't get plugged behind the Xavier runner, and he's listened to that and gone straight forward. He had the momentum, and he's taken it.
It's going to come down to who went too hard in the heats, but turning for home, I tell you, Xavier makes the move. Bendigo is not relinquishing. See the hands go up for the last runners as they say, come on, give me something to go on. Give me a bigger gap as possible. Good changeover from the team from Brighton Grammar, Bendigo in 2nd. This is going to be a race. This could be a sub 47 last 400, Tim.
It definitely could be. These guys are looking really strong here. Bendigo's in a good position, and he's trailing it quite nicely. They're going stride for stride, but Brighton still looks very strong. He's running quite outside in the lane there. He's got to get himself tucked in, run the shortest possible distance for this 400.
Well, they've run a powerful 200. This is looking very good, and he's not stopping. The athlete from Brighton out in front. I tell you, it's not over. Bendigo closing the gap, Tim. 7 metres between the two of them as they come around the home turn.
This is going to be a great finish, Glenn. I think Brighton have got it, but don't put your glasses down on Bendigo just yet. He's coming home strong, but Brighton's still looking strong. I'm liking what I see here.
Good run from Brighton. Bendigo still closing the gap. 4 metres, Brighton in front. What a great run.
All right, looks like Melbourne Grammar have come through. They're going to take the bronze here over the tiring Haileybury. But awesome running there, Glenn. I've really enjoyed watching that 4x4.
Now, I could be wrong, but it looked very much like young Lefferink, the Victorian champion.